Hi, good evening. It's good to see you. I see that Savannah might be on. Hello, Savannah. So I'm so excited to be here with you tonight. And I want to give you the good news. First of all, those of you that are logging your minutes, keep up the good work because we are only 200 minutes behind that other school, Ledgeview School. So right now, as of probably about 2 hours ago, Minerva Elementary has logged 168,723 minutes. A big shout out to all of the kids that have been attending the Little Lion camp at the Minerva Elementary, because I know you guys have been working really, really hard to read lots and lots of stories and then log your minutes. So good job to you, because I think a lot of you have really helped catch us up. Also, a big shout out to first graders, because first graders have been really reading a lot this last week, maybe the last 2 weeks. So keep up the good work. I am so excited. So tonight, I want to read one of my very favorite stories. This is Arthur, and it's the author is Mark Brown, and Arthur's Pet Business. So I'm wondering how many of you've ever run a business before. Maybe you've set up a lemonade stand, maybe you've painted rocks or sold cookies. But if you've done that, you probably know that it takes it's kind of some hard work along with being lots of fun. So anyways, Arthur is starting his pet business. So let's find out about Arthur. You can get this book at the Minerva Public Library. And as you know, I like to read the commercial in the front because it always tells us what it's going to be about. So let's find out. Arthur's Pet Business. We've decided you may have a puppy if you can take care of it, said Father. Wow, said Arthur. But, said Mother, first you have to show us you are responsible. When Arthur decides to try babysitting a neighbor's dog for a week to prove he really can take care of a pet, Perky isn't quite what he expected. That's only the beginning. As word of Arthur's pet business spreads, he suddenly finds himself overseeing a lively menagerie of animals that includes everything from a canary to a boa constrictor. Will Arthur and his family survive all these newfound pets? And will Arthur finally get a pet of his own? Maybe you've wanted a pet, and maybe your parents have said, you need to be responsible. We need to see if you can take care of animals. Let's see if Arthur can do it. Arthur's Pet Business. You've been looking at puppies for months, said DW. When are you going to ask Mom and Dad if you can have one? I'm waiting for just the right moment, said Arthur. So promise not to say anything. Hi, Riley. I see Riley's on. Good. I'm glad you're painting some rocks. That night at dinner, Father asked, what's new? Arthur wants a puppy, said DW. Blabbermouth, said Arthur. A puppy is a big responsibility, said Father. And I can take care of it, said Arthur. Well, think about it, Mother said. That means no, said DW. How many of you have a little brother or sister that can kind of be a pain at times, like DW? After dinner, Mother and Father did the dishes. Can you hear what they are saying? Asked Arthur. They're worried about the new carpet, whispered DW. Suddenly, the door opened. We've decided you may have a puppy if you can take care of it, said Father. Wow, said Arthur. But, said Mother, first you need to show us you are responsible. How will I ever prove I'm responsible? Asked Arthur. The best way I know is to get a job, said DW. Then you can pay me back the $7 you owe me. Ka-ching went her cash register. Arthur wondered what kind of job he could do. You could work for my dad at the bank, said Muffy. He needs new tellers. If I were you, I'd get a job at Joe's junkyard crushing those old cars. Do something you like, said Francine. That gave Arthur an idea. I'll take care of other people's pets, said Arthur. Then Mom and Dad will know I can take care of my own. Arthur and Francine put up signs to advertise his new business. His family helped too. Arthur waited and waited. Then, just before bedtime, the phone rang. Hello, he said. Arthur's pet business. How may I help you? Yes, no. When? Where? Great, said Arthur. Hooray! I'm going to watch Mrs. Wood's dog while she's on vacation, and I'll earn $10. Oh, no, said DW, not nasty little Perky. Isn't that the dog the mailman calls Jaws? Asked Father. That's Perky, said DW. The next morning, Arthur ran all the way to Mrs. Wood's house. Right on time, said Mrs. Wood. Grrr, growled Perky. He doesn't look very happy. She hasn't been herself lately, said Mrs. Wood. I'm worried. I'll take good care of her, said Arthur. We'll be best friends. Grrr, growled Perky. Here's her schedule and a list of things she doesn't like, said Mrs. Wood. I'll see you next Sunday. Look at all of her stuff. Just for the dog. Perky has a lot. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Logan. Hi, Ashley. How are you? I'm glad Logan's on tonight. Arthur did his best to make Perky feel at home. Every day he brushed her. He tried to fix her favorite foods, then took lots of long walks day and night. Perky made sure they had the whole sidewalk to themselves. Perky doesn't look very friendly. You look exhausted, said Mother. Maybe taking care of a dog is too much work. Any dog I get will be easier than Perky, said Arthur. Word of Arthur's pet business got around. On Monday, the Macmillans asked Arthur to watch their canary, Sunny. On Tuesday, Prunella gave Arthur her ant farm. On Wednesday, the Brain asked Arthur to take care of his frogs while he went on vacation. I don't know that I'd like frogs in my bathtub. Best of all, Thursday, the amazing Larry asked Arthur to keep Cuddles, his trained boa constrictor. Animals were everywhere until Mother put her foot down. I want all these animals in the basement now, she ordered. Would your mom want all those animals in the basement? Bet she would. By bedtime, all the animals were downstairs, all except Perky. Perky slept in Arthur's room. On Saturday, Buster asked Arthur to go to the movies. I can't, said Arthur. When I finish cleaning these cages, it will be feeding time. And anyway, it's Perky's last night with me, and she seems sick, and I don't want to leave her. Well, I bet you're happy today, said DW the next morning. You get rid of Perky and collect $10. I can't believe it, said Arthur. But I'm going to miss Perky. Arthur, Mrs. Wood just called to say she's on her way over, said Mother. Now wait here, Perky, ordered Arthur, and I'll go and get your leash. When Arthur went back into the kitchen, Perky was gone. Here, Perky, Perky, called Arthur, but Perky didn't come. She's not in the basement, called Father. She's not in the backyard, said DW. She's lost, said Arthur. Oh no, said DW. You're in big trouble. Arthur, Mrs. Wood is here, called Mother. Hi, Mrs. Wood, said DW. Guess what? Arthur lost Perky. Poor little darling. Is she lost? Asked Mrs. Wood. Don't worry, said Father. Arthur's looking for her right now. Suddenly they heard a bark. Everybody, come quick, said Arthur. Look, said Arthur, Perky had puppies. No wonder she's been acting so strange, said Mrs. Wood. You've done a wonderful job taking care of Perky when she needed a friend the most. How can I ever thank you? That's why she was acting strange. A reward might be nice, suggested D.W. Shh, said Mother. Here's the money I owe you, said Mrs. Wood, and how would you like to keep one of Perky's puppies as a special thank you? I'd love to, said Arthur, if I'm allowed. Of course, said Mother, you've earned it. Hi, Cindy. Wow, said Arthur, $10 and my very own puppy. I can't believe it. Neither can I, said D.W. Now you can finally pay me back my $7. Ka-ching went her cash register. So Arthur did show he was responsible. I think anytime that you want to try your own business, it's a lot of fun, a lot of work, but you do need to show you're responsible as well. Arthur, there's lots of Arthur stories at the library. He has all kinds of adventures. So I really recommend that you get to the public library and check out some Arthur books. They're really good. You boys and girls have a great evening. I'm glad you joined me tonight. And don't forget to log those minutes. We'll see you next Wednesday.